little bit about what you think the keys to the game are today. I talked a little bit about mine. Mostly it was, I think, the defense and how they can control this game against a Spalding offense that's only scored about 17.7 points per game this year.
Yeah, we've got to limit their first downs. We got to have some quick in and outs and stay in front of them, not let them have big play. And I think we can also last two games we've done better in a penalty situation, in that we have not been as aggressive or flagged as much as we were the first two games. So we've got to be careful about penalties and play a good, clean game, and just play Granger defense.
Yeah, always want to avoid those mental mistakes where you can. A lot of the time, especially when you're on the road, you're always going to be a little bit subject to home cooking on the physical aspect of penalties. But the controlling the things that you can control will be a big one tonight, especially in this against this physical Spalding team. One other thing I wanted to discuss, of course, was the theme for the Blue Crew tonight. They're in all white. They're going with the whiteout theme. So anytime you get the whiteout theme, it's always pretty intimidating to see kind of like a sea of just blank white canvas almost in an away crowd. And the Grangers have brought their road crowd pretty well again. I mean, always feel the support from Big Blue Nation, and we love that.
Yeah, and it's kind of tricky getting into this stadium. The stadium's right close to downtown, but the access roads have been detoured around and blocked off, and a lot of the talking to some of the fans, they had to do a good bit of walking to get in here tonight. And we were lucky we got here and got parked behind the stadium tonight. But the crowd is coming in. Looks like we got a great crowd that's going to represent us tonight. Looking forward to a good game. I'm probably going to be up here on the in the booth tonight, whereas usually I'm on the sideline. But the sideline mic is having, I guess what we call in pharmacy, GERD.
There you go. Well, the Grangers captains are on the field now. It's Harris Grace along with Malachi Fannin Render, Clinton Reisinger, and Caden Sutton will be your captains tonight as they meet out toward midfield. We're going to give the results of the coin toss and get this thing underway when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and totally satisfying? Come to Chicken Salad Chick, where every day is a picnic. With over a dozen flavors of our famous chicken salad, from classic to spicy, there's something for every taste. Pair it with a refreshing side, and you've got the perfect meal, no matter the occasion. Made fresh daily with love, just like Mom's, only better. So why wait? Visit Chicken Salad Chick today and experience the taste everyone's talking about. Chicken Salad Chick, spreading joy, one scoop at a time.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Discover Livingston Custom Homes, renowned for their unparalleled attention to detail. As one of the few true custom home builders in the area, we transform your dreams into architectural masterpieces. From concept to completion, our dedicated team of professionals ensures every aspect of your home reflects your unique style and vision. From the halls to the hinges, we'll help turn your vision and dream home into a reality. Call us now at 706-590-8427 to start working with our custom home builders.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network from Memorial Stadium here in Griffin, Georgia. Teams are on the sidelines now, and we're getting ready to get this one underway. Chandler Wilkerson here with you, Tommy Whitworth with me. Tommy, can you hear me a little bit better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I sure can.
I can't hear myself, but I can hear you.
Yeah, a little bit. It's got loud out there in the right down there on the field as we as welcome to the Jungle Plays and both bands strike up. Looks like Rangers will be receiving this one to open the game.
Yeah, and it feels like I'm back home when I'm on the sideline.
Yeah, we want to get you down to the home. Be careful getting over that fence, brother.
I'm getting too old to jump over fences.
So getting ready to go here, Spalding versus LaGrange for the first time in quite a while. And Coach Napier, I'm sure, has got these boys pumped up and ready to go. Granger's going with white top, white pants, and a black helmet. Jersey combo for tonight, a little iced out.
I think we're going to have Peyton Thomas deep.
So the freshman for the Grangers, who's seen a lot of action here, Peyton Davis, is going to be the deep man receiving for the Grangers on the kickoff. Spalding in all black.
Denora Reed back out there tonight. It's good to see him on the.
So Grangers to receive this first half kickoff. And ball is sitting on the 40. This kickoff brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. And the up man will receive it at about the 5-yard line. It is,
Easter,
I believe, Javier Easter off the left side, and he's got good yardage up close to the 25. They mark him out at the 24, and the Grangers will go to work there.
Tried to set up a wedge on that left side over there, and if he'd got one or two more openings, he would have still been running.
Well, we will see what this Granger offensive unit can do to start here on their first drive of the game. Dylan Barber behind center was, of course, fantastic last week. He just continues to get better with this offensive unit.
He really has. I mean, each game he has grown exponentially.
So they will go to work here. Barber and Malachi with him in the backfield at the Granger 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10, just getting this one underway. He will come even, Malachi will, with Barber. They will hand it off to Malachi. He's going off the right tackle mark, and he's got good yardage out past the 30, maybe to about the 33-yard line. So good yardage to start, about 9 yards for Malachi.
It's always good to be 2nd and 1.
Maybe 2nd and 2. They actually marked that at the 32. The official was standing at the 33 at first.
I got to get on to these marking guys on him there.
Keep them honest out there, buddy.
I don't know, they're bigger than I am.
2nd and 2 for the Grangers. It's Barber on the quarterback power play, and he slips up right around the 32. Maybe lost a yard there, and it'll be 3rd and short for the Grangers.
He slipped on that turf right there. It was unfortunate because I believe he would have picked up 4 or 5 yards if he had been able to keep his feet.
Yeah, had a bit of a convoy there. Well, we won't know. A little slippery there on the turf there. So 3rd and 3 for the Grangers at their own 31-yard line. And it looks like we got them to jump.
We got a first down in a good way.
Went with the hard count there on 3rd down, and that's going to cost the Jaguars the first. So the Grangers on the move here. They spot this one at the 36. Already a minute gone by here in the first quarter. No score yet. Grangers have a fresh set of downs at the 36. Barber in the pistol now. They bring Malachi even with him. Mark some men to the strong side near the Granger sideline. They'll hand it off to Malachi. He's got room up the middle, and he's got past the 45, close to midfield at the 48. Another good run and a first down run for Malachi.
Carson Shattuck laid a great, beautiful block on that to open up that hole for him. And, I didn't get the number on the other guy on the offensive line, but there were 2 good blocks on that.
So Granger's offense on the move, and we got a stoppage here. 20, I believe we got a defensive substitution timeout, looks like. So
Everett Dorsey was the left guard that opened up that hole.
Dorsey, the player of the week on offense from last week, getting in early on this one.
Yeah, that right side of our offensive line is really every game is looking better and better and better.
So another fresh set of downs for the Grangers at their own 48, just hovering right in close to Jaguar territory. 10:32 to go here in the first quarter. Just a minute and a half gone by. And they're still, there we go. Whistles blow. And Grangers come to the line in the shotgun. Two receivers to the top and Ayala at the bottom of the formation. They snap it. This is a handoff to Peyton Davis. And it looked like I thought he might have dropped the ball there for a second, but he gained a few yards up past the 50 into Spalding territory at the 49. So about a 3-yard gain in the end.
Yeah, they're going to get it right on between the 49 and the 50, right at midfield strike.
Yeah, Davis is going to get a few more carries than usual tonight with Caden Thomas being out. So second and about 3. Or second and 7, after a gain of 3, rather. It's a fake Barber over the middle and had a man out there, but he didn't quite hit him in stride. The intended receiver was Antonio Colton, the sophomore.
He broke wide open across in that quick hitter, but the ball was behind him.
Flag flies in late. Well, is that a flag or is that?
There's a flag out there. They may have got a dead ball foul on this. Let's see what's.
We'll see how this goes. First early flag here on this first Granger offensive drive.
What did he?
So the penalty is declined. So it must have been. That flag is still sitting there. Somebody needs to pick that up. Oh, maybe the back judge is going to pick it up.
There we go.
So third down after decline penalty, 3rd and 7 for the Grangers at the Spalding 49. No score yet here. Malachi comes even with Barber. They hand it off to Mal. And Mal's struggling to get some yards, but he kind of made something out of nothing, maybe gained a yard there in the end, but it's going to be 4th down.
He looked like there was a face mask on against him.
Nevertheless, the punt team's going to come out for the Grangers now. A couple of first downs on their first drive and a few minutes of possession, but in the end, the Grangers stall out near midfield, and Mason Calhoun will come out and punt here.
See if he can put one in the end zone or close to it.
Field position always really important in games like this. Calhoun standing at the Granger 37. Man back for Spalding, and it's a bad snap. Calhoun tries to get it off. He does.
Wow,
ended up doing a great job and takes a decent Granger roll to the 32. Great play by Mason Calhoun to really make something out of what could have been a disaster. So Spalding will come out on their first offensive drive. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
As the song once said, rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Well, we can help at the Practice Swing Center in LaGrange. You'll be able to golf no matter the day, no matter the weather. Stop by and see us at Indoor Golf, what is being called the hidden gem of LaGrange for golfers of all types. You'll be able to choose to practice on the virtual driving range or play around on one of the over 200 courses available. With no worries of rain or cold, come on out to the Practice Swing Center, where every day is a great day for golf. Now, let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And first down for Spalding is a screen pass that gets good yardage, enough for a first down at their own 42-yard line. So good start for the Spalding Jags.
Just a quick hitter out here, and he picked up good 10, 11 yards.
No score here tonight so far. 8:37 to go in the first quarter. Another screen pass, this time to the opposite side of the field, to the far side, and it's got decent yardage up close to midfield, maybe for about 8 or so yards. It'll be a 2nd and short for Spalding now.
Yeah, they're stretching the ball out over the whole field right now in the first 2 plays.
So they come to the line, 2nd and 2, right at midfield. This Granger defense getting its first opportunity, and they'll try to hand it off up the middle, and maybe a yard or 2 on the play, close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it.
Had Corn Brown and
going to give Spalding the first down at the Granger 48.
And Braylon Smith in on that tackle.
So 1st and 10 for Spalding at the Granger 48. No score yet. About 5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. They're in the shotgun. They'll snap it, hand it off to the back up the middle, and he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage by Harris Grace. A good tackle, shoestring-like for Harris.
Harris Grace, probably the best open field tackle we got on the field out there. Just made a typical tackle he's made for years.
Maybe lost a yard on the play, so good TFL for the Granger linebacking core. 2nd and 11 now. No score if you're just joining us here in Griffin. Throw over to the left side and is complete to about the 44-yard line, but it'll be 3rd down and a little more than 6 for Spalding here. First big 3rd down for this Granger defense tonight. Granger road crowd is behind them. They line up in the shotgun to Spalding. They'll bring a man in motion. They will fake the handoff and hand it off to the back, who has decent yardage after breaking a tackle, and he's got the first down up past the 40 to the 37. Granger's had a chance to make that play and get off the field there, but they just couldn't wrap him up.
He sidestepped him and just slipped right past him.
So a tough break for the Granger defense there. Fresh set of downs for the Jaguars. 1st and 10. They will throw the screen out again, but the Grangers are ready for it this time, and they only gain about a yard or two after the completion.
Caden Sutton in to make a good tackle there and save it, but about a 1-yard gain.
Another great tackle by Caden Sutton, one of our captains this evening. 2nd and about 8 for the Jaguars. Another handoff. This one goes up the middle again, and again the back has good yardage. He's breaking loose. He's found the 15 to the 10, and he hits the pylon. Touchdown, Spalding.
Make sure there are
no flags are
no
on the
flags
field,
on the
so
field.
it's going to stand there, and a good run by the Spalding Jaguars. The running back, I believe, was
number 5.
Number 5, Draylon Gilbert.
He's a good back. He made some good cuts there and broke a couple of tackles. Thought we had him hemmed up a couple of times, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, so a little bit of spotty tackling comes back to bite the Grangers here on this first drive. And
they're going for 2 on
Yeah,
this.
they're going on an overload set to kind of try and catch the Grangers off guard. And they throw out to the left side, and they get the 2-point conversion. So with 5:40 and counting left to go in this first quarter, it's 8-0 Spalding. Grangers trail this one when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245 AW LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by State Farm agent Matt Orr.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back here to Holmes Pharmacy. I've got Perry Prather with me. It's really important to make sure that, if you're taking care of elderly family members or your kids, to make sure they're able to take their drugs properly. Y'all have got a solution.
We've had this Parada Pass, which is a machine that strip packs medication for many years now. We have that packaging system.
Come find out about that and so much more here at Holmes Pharmacy at 3 locations, Commerce Avenue, Hamilton, and inside the Piggly Wiggly. It's homespharmacy.com.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie. Made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you. Javier Easter with the return to about the 25-yard line for the Grangers again. Grangers go to work 1st and 10. And Malachi gets the handoff and spins his way physically to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down, a good gain of 4.
He was hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage and evaded that tackler and picked up about 6 yards, 4 net yards, but that could have been a 2-yard loss.
Rangers are going to work now on their second drive, trailing 8-0 in this one. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Barber goes with the hard count again, and it looks like we got Spalding to jump again.
And a little antsy on that side over there, and we can take advantage of that until they calm down.
So they'll do the second down again here with about 1 yard to go now. Rangers needing the 35 for the first. Barber goes back to work. Malachi in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the top of the formation. It's a counter play to Malachi. He goes up the middle. He's got the first down at about the 36, 38-yard line.
Just good, hard running right up the middle. Good push on the offensive line.
So the Rangers collecting first downs here. Haven't been able to break through yet on the scoring here on the second drive. This time an empty set for Dylan Barber. 4 receivers on the field for this one. Malachi comes in motion. They'll hand it off on the jet sweep. And Malachi has decent yardage up to about the 41 with forward momentum. They'll mark him at the 40, actually. So a gain of about 2. If you're just joining us, about 4:24 to go in this first quarter. Rangers trail 8-0 on a touchdown and 2-point conversion from Spalding. Second down and 8 at the 40-yard line for the Rangers offense at their own 40. Barber again in the empty set. Once again, Davis this time comes in motion, and it's a fake, and Barber is slammed down in the backfield. The Spalding defense was ready for that.
Hit him from behind, slammed him from behind.
And
he's getting up slow.
Barber is slow to get up on that one after a loss of about 2.
Like he landed on his left shoulder.
We'll check and see him. Yeah, he's holding that left arm. You can see he's in a little bit of discomfort. Third down and 10 for the Granger offense now. About 10 to go on the play clock. We'll see what they can come up with. 5 to get the snap off. Malachi in the backfield, 2, 1, and whistles finally blow. The Grangers are going to take a timeout. So timeout Grangers here. They trail 8-0 here in the first quarter, 3:17 to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
The old W here at LaGrange, and we got some savings for you. Whether you're taking the kids to school, picking up the groceries, tailgating at your favorite gaming concert, 25 Kia Sorrento is just for you. It's stylish, it's roomy, it's comfy, and lots of fun. It comes in several packages. Special Kia incentives on some models and great financing options to make you score big savings today. So why wait? Check that online at LaGrange.com. Help support your local company, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you from Griffin Memorial Stadium. Rangers trail this one 8-0.
Look like Denorian Reed's going to come in for a play. Quarterback.
Yeah. So Denorian Reed in the QB position for right now. Dylan Barber having a bit of a shoulder issue after that last play. It's 3rd and 10 for the Grangers at their own 38. Reed is actually rolling out right. He throws right, and it's going to be well short and falls incomplete. His intended receiver out there, I believe, was number 45, Antonio Colton, the sophomore, who's been targeted twice already tonight. But the Grangers have a 4th and 10 now, and Calhoun will once again come out to punt. And Calhoun, on his last punt appearance, really saved the Grangers from disaster, as a bad punt or a bad snap was he was actually able to get a punt off. Let's see if the snap's any better here. Calhoun will stand back at the 22-yard line. And this snap is much better, and the punt is away, and it's a boomer of a punt. And he catches it all the way back at the 20, and Granger's coverage teams will down him at the 26-yard line. It's Mr. Stroud, I believe, in on that tackle.
Another beautiful punt. Mason's doing a great job punting this year.
So the Granger defense will once again go to work. They had a chance to get off the field a couple of times that last drive, but weren't able to do so, and it resulted in a Spalding touchdown and 2-point conversion. So we'll see what this Granger defense can do here on their second drive and second opportunity as they try to grab back momentum early here in the first quarter with about 3 minutes to go. First and 10 for the Jaguars. Quarterback gets a snap. It's another bubble pass, and this got another completion up past the 40 and near midfield. Another great gain. They've run that play about 5 or 6 times already, Tommy, and it's been successful for them.
Yeah,
there is a flag on the far side of the field.
I think it was a hold or a block in the back or something along that line. This one's coming back.
So they do signal that the penalty is on Spalding. They will walk this one back. But nevertheless, Tommy, the bubble screen has been working for the Jaguars early in this one. They ran it to both sides pretty successfully.
They have. They've been executing it quite well.
So first and 8 after the holding call at the 28-yard line. Hand off up the middle, goes to the back again, number 5, and he's got more running room out past the 45, up near midfield. And no flags this time as number 5, Draylon Gilbert for the Jaguars is on another good run here, and it looks like Granger's going to stop the clock again.
Harris Grace came all the way across the field to make the tackle.
And Grace is down on the play. So we'll check on Harris Grace in just a second here. Granger's trail 8-0, 2:44 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow. Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that? Because I don't know what coverage to choose. So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, Cal, could you move? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Grangers trail this one 8-0. About 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. Harris Grace walked off the field after being banged up on the previous play. He looked to be okay. Ball's right at midfield now for the Jaguars if they have got a 1st and 10. They hand this one off, and this one is stopped in the backfield after he ran into his own center, and they will lose about a yard on the play. So a host of Grangers in on the tackling there.
Spencer Stroud headed up that host of Grangers.
So right back at the 49 now. It's 2nd and 11 for Spalding. Nearing 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They throw it out right, and the play will be gobbled up in the backfield once again. That one loses about 3 or 4 all the way back to the 45, and it's a big play by the Granger defense to force 3rd and long.
I didn't get to see who that was on that tackle over there, but he made a great one.
I believe Caden Sutton was in on that one.
Yeah, he was there. But
So 3rd and 15 now. Another chance for the Grangers to get off the field. They drop back. They throw over the middle, and it's up and incomplete. Hit the wide receiver right in his shoulder pads, and it was a little mistimed from Spalding there, and it'll be 4th down, and they'll be forced to punt.
good coverage on that, and they're going to have to put a little bit of pressure on this quarterback when he drops back like that. And
yeah, he had a little bit of time to throw there. The pass rush was looking like it might get there, but he had a few seconds. So back deep for the Grangers, I believe, is Easter. I can't quite see who it is. And the Grangers came after that punt. I think they might have got a piece of it. And the ball hits at the 40-yard line, and they'll collect it right at about the 39.
And we'll get 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. I think we got a little tip on that.
Yeah, Grangers came after it. I think they might have got just a finger or two on it. So Grangers coming out for their 3rd offensive drive. The Grangers have been able to collect a few first downs, but as far as getting that big play, so far no dice. And Barber will come out on the field again after being banged up last drive. Hopefully he's okay. And on the far side of the field now, the Grangers have it 1st and 10 at their own 40.
It was not his throwing arm that he got that little stinger on, but still it makes it uncomfortable.
1st down, handoff to Malachi, and he's got good yardage up past the 45 to about the 49. He's got close to the 1st down. So Malachi doing Malachi things early. 2nd and 1 for the Grangers now. Barber in the pistol. They hand it off once again to Malachi, and he's got the 1st down up past the 50 to about the 48 of the Spalding Jags.
That's just tough running.
So once again, the physicality of Malachi Fannin Render becoming more and more apparent every week, even in his stocky size. 1st and 10 Grangers at the Spalding 48. He comes even with Barber. They will hand it off once again to Malachi, the workhorse tonight, and he's got good yardage up past the 45 to about the 43-yard line.
You know, every time he touches that ball, you hold your breath because you don't know what amazing thing you're going to see.
Yeah, and we know how quickly he can get downhill as he will come off after 3 straight carries, and Peyton Davis will be the back that subs in. About 20 seconds to go here in the 1st quarter. Spalding does lead this one 8-0. We'll see if the Grangers run one more play before the end of the quarter. They do. It's 2nd down carry. This by Peyton Davis, the freshman, and he's got good yardage up past the 42, about the 38. That's close to the 1st down marker. And that is
it's going to be a little short, but that's the end of the 1st quarter.
That is the horn of the 1st. Grangers trail this one 8-0. We'll be back to start the 2nd quarter in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it comes to power,
nothing beats a Husqvarna.
Southern Cart Services on West Point Road in LaGrange is your
Husqvarna chainsaw headquarters.
From battery-operated to gas, residential, professional, and top-handle chainsaws, Southern Cart Services has the Husqvarna chainsaw to meet your project needs. Go to southerncartservices.com right now to see all the Husqvarna products available. Southern Cart Services on West Point Road is West Georgia and East Alabama's Husqvarna dealer.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Whether you're preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we've got you covered with the latest designs from the most sought-after designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to ensuring you look and feel your best, no matter the event. We also cater to the gentlemen, providing stylish tuxedos to complement any occasion. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At An Affair to Remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, the start of the 2nd quarter here in Griffin Memorial Stadium. Granger football with Chandler Wilkerson here with you and Tommy Whitworth on the sidelines. Grangers trail 8-0. The offense has the ball at the 39-yard line with a 3rd and 1 coming up here to start the 2nd. And it's going to be Malachi Fannin Render in the backfield with Dylan Barber in the pistol formation. Whistle blows to start the 2nd quarter. They will hand it off to Malachi, and he's switching field, trying to get something going, but unfortunately he's dropped for a loss back at the 41-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 2 and a 4th down and 3.
That backside pursuit caught him on that one.
Grangers will run the punt teams out on 4th and 3, kind of in no man's land here in the 2nd quarter to start things. Calhoun is out. They're going to try and play a little field position here with Spalding and pin them deep in their own side of the field. Calhoun standing at the Granger 45 waiting for the snap. Man deep for Spalding is standing at their own 10. Snap is good. Punt is away. And the ball will bounce at the 10. And I believe that touched him, if I'm not mistaken.
Got it down on the first one.
It looked like it hit off his cleat for a second, but I guess that's not the case.
It was close, but he didn't hit it.
But the silver lining in that is that the Grangers have downed it all the way at the Spalding 1-yard line.
That's another incredible punt. And if his granddaddy Randy is listening, he's missing a show tonight if he's not up here. I saw Mary Lois up there, but I didn't see him.
Mason Calhoun going for Special Teams Player of the Week. Huge punt inside the Spalding 1-yard line as they will try and dig themselves out of it, starting their drive here to start the second quarter. Grangers trail in this one 8-0 early, but they have an opportunity to maybe make Spalding really uncomfortable here on first down. They're trying to, the officials have blown it dead. The game clock says 12 minutes as if the second quarter hasn't started yet, but time has definitely come off.
They're trying to figure that clock out right now. There was a couple of plays.
Yeah, play clock and game clock are having some issues here in the stadium. So while they're figuring that out,
they may keep time on the field. I don't know.
Yeah, the officials usually go by time on the field in these situations with technical difficulties arise. They're standing back. They're probably about to blow the whistle to get this one underway. 1st and 10, Spalding at their own 1-yard line. Quarterback standing in the end zone, and we've got another stoppage here. Looks like another discussion by the officials here. Well, we'll step aside for about 30 seconds while they figure this out on the Eagle Sports Network.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Eagle Sports Network. Granger football here on the road. Rangers trail this one 8-0. As they're still trying
out what's going on.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out the clock situation here down on the field. They ran off for 10 seconds here, and now we're once again. And you hate to see things like this happen. It looked like the Grangers might grab some momentum after that special teams play, but now this break and play might have
they're working on the clock now. I think they've got it fixed. So they're going to let it run down to.
I believe the clock was at about 11:31, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, somewhere around there will be. That's it.
I've got a decent enough memory.
You got a good one.
So they will whistle it now. Once again, 1st and 10 Spalding inside their own 1-yard line. They will hand it off, and off the right side, the back has broken contain, and he's past the 15, the 20, all the way up to about the 30-yard line, and a huge run for Spalding when they needed it most.
You know, that's amazing how they can take the momentum out of something like that play clock.
You break up the pace of play, sometimes it just causes the game to kind of shift in a direction differently. So 1st and 10, Spalding now at their own 29 after the first down. And this will be wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage. And good play by the Granger defense there on first. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Abby Ayala, he got him in there and stopped him for no loss. For no gain.
Ayala, the freshman, doing it on both sides of the ball for the Grangers this year. Inside 11 minutes now to go here in the half. Grangers trail 8-0. Another handoff goes to the back off tackle. He tries to get to the boundary, and he's got a couple of yards up to about the 32, maybe the 33 before he's brought down. They will
Spencer Stroud and Jay Mitchell.
Spotted at the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Jaguars. Another chance for the Granger defense to get off the field here. 3rd and 6. Quarterback is in the screen. They dump it off to the back, and he's got good yardage in the first down up past the 45 to the 47. And a good play design by the Jaguars. After throwing a lot of bubble screens to the outside, they actually designed one for the halfback. So first down at the 47-yard line for the Jaguars. And the handoff goes up the middle, and the back has plenty of room again to run. He spins off a man at the 40. He's past the 30 and into Granger territory all the way down at the 25-yard line. And these halfbacks and ball carriers for the Jaguars are putting on a show right now.
They just running at will at the moment.
Kamari Berry was the back then for the Jaguars, and he will once again get a handoff, and he's got another good gain up to about the 20 for about 5 on first down. And we have got a stoppage here. And another substitution stoppage. We haven't seen a lot of that this year, but we've seen that multiple times already. I guess it was because you have to give both sides a chance to substitute. So 2nd down and 5 at the Granger 20-yard line for the Jaguars. They throw it out left, and Caden Sutton is there. He's trying to wrap a guy up, and he breaks a tackle and probably gains another 2 or 3 yards after the fact. And a flag is going to come in late as the Grangers were engaged in some late activities and brought a man down hard well after the whistle.
Flags going on.
Yeah, several flags fly.
Just some emotions going on right now.
So things get a little chippy after the play there. Multiple flags on the field. We'll have to sort this out. If you just joined us, there's about 9 minutes left to go in the first half in this one. Grangers trail 8-0. So officials are sorting out kind of a messy situation here, so we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC offers popular full-size trucks with a legacy of strength and durability. Side by side, the new Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra 1500s, discounted up to $13,000 off. Or big, heavy-duty Chevy and GMC 2500s, discounted up to $8,000 off. Rugged durability, powerful engines, and advanced technology. Choose your perfect truck today at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Now, let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network here at Griffin Memorial Stadium. Grangers trail this one 8-0, 9:08 to go in the second quarter. Officials are hashing out still a probable couple of personal foul situations after a play got chippy at the end here deep in Granger territory. Right now, Spalding has the ball at the Granger 18-yard line on what would be a 3rd down, but we will have to check multiple flags as both teams are still on the sideline as the officials are continuing to sort this out. Tommy, we initially saw what happened. The Granger defender kind of drove a player into the ground, which drew the initial flag,
Right.
and then there were
Retaliation.
There was a lot of retaliation. So there might be some offsetting penalties here. Not very sure, but we'll just have to see.
Let's see how they probably going to offset all this.
So if they do offset the penalties, we'll likely reset it to 2nd and 8 again and replay the down. But they're over talking to Coach Napier right now.
I think they're trying to figure out where they're going to set the ball.
Just don't cross over to the other side of the stadium when you visit the concession stand. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Produce Paint Body,
So
Kramer and Peavy Law Firm, Blackshear Photography, CNC Fencing.
Spalding kind of grabbed all the momentum here so far. They've brought the ball about 80-plus yards down the field already after being pinned inside their own 1-yard line via a Mason Calhoun punt. Mason Calhoun yet again performing great for the Grangers in punting situations as he has done all year, even after being put in some awkward situations, especially early in the game. And Granger defense is back on the field, standing right around where the play ended initially, which would be at the Granger 18.
They're going to probably walk this thing backwards and forwards.
Right around sunset here in Griffin. Got a nice little blue and orange haze.
They took off 15 yards that way.
Yeah, so it must have been multiple flags on the Spalding side then that they determined in the end. And they'll
I didn't think the initial hit on us was warranted enough for a personal foul. But then the retaliation started. You just didn't know if somebody said something or what. But it appears it was a one-way foul on that, and it was against Spalding. Maybe that will take their momentum and get it back to us for a change.
So they'll mark it all the way back at the 33-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 20 after that.
Right.
So we're finally getting back to football here. About 9 minutes to go here in the half. Spalding leads the Grangers 8-0, and the fumble on the snap, and the quarterback has to throw it away. A smart decision in the end, but it'll be 3rd and 20 for the Grangers. For the Jaguars, rather, in the Granger defense.
That quarterback's impressive to me.
Yeah, he's a lefty quarterback, so, that can throw a lot of people off when it comes to, kind of flipping the field. I know myself, when I play ping pong, it even throws people off because I'm left-handed at ping pong. So, in a football game where you don't see a lot of lefty quarterbacks.
You got Harris Grace back out there. That's a good sign.
Harris Grace, such an elite part of this Granger linebacking core. Yeah, he's on the field on his 3rd down and 20. 3 receivers to the top of the formation for Spalding. Here comes Spencer Stroud off the edge, and he sacks the quarterback all the way back at the 36-yard line, and a big 3rd down sack for the Granger defense.
That was a great play right there on the back end. Sack on him.
Yeah, Spencer Stroud with just a straight-up bull rush.
Tackled him from behind, and it scared me for a minute. I thought that the quarterback had twisted him. Oh, he had him all discontorted.
Yeah, went down a bit awkward to the QB, but he ended up being okay, and it'll be 4th down and 24 for Spalding after they dug themselves out of horrible field position, but ultimately still have to punt here. And whistles will blow here. And a timeout is taken by Spalding. 8:04 left to go in the half. Grangers trail 8-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Grangers trail this one 8-0, about to get the ball back for the offense here with about 8:04 to go here in the first half. And the deep man for the Grangers on this one is Well, our rosters aren't exactly updated,
I
so
think it's
Hezekiah Avery
I think so.
or Andre Hughley it could be. But this is a moonball of a punt, and it bounces really good for the Spalding Jaguars. Wow, that took a very favorable bounce where it really normally would go right out of bounds, but it'll have to go out at the Granger 7-yard line. So the field position game is very much apparent here in this one, as each team kind of pinning each other back deep in their own territory here in the second quarter.
There was some contact on the punter. Javier Easter broke in there, but he grabbed the punter after the punt and held him up so it wasn't a foul.
So 1st and 10 now for the Grangers at their own 7-yard line. Malachi in there. They will hand it off to Malachi, and he does not have much running room. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Actually probably lost a yard there.
He lost 1 yard on that.
So
they're stacking this line on us right here, and if he ever breaks past that initial containment, it's going to be Katie bar the door.
Yeah, so the Grangers might have to look outside for some running room. 2nd and 11 for the Grangers. Calvin Snowberger now, actually it's Julian Jones on the route, and it's a complete pass. Donorian Reed, I believe, has the catch all the way up to about the 26-yard line.
Got him a first down on that.
And it's good to see Donorian Reed catching passes again. He's been such a weapon in the past for the Granger offense, and to see him catch that one, get the Grangers out of deep in their own territory is really great.
Really was. He made a good catch and run afterward. Good pass.
So 1st down, Grangers now up at the 26-yard line. Barber in the shotgun with Malachi. Julian Jones comes in motion. They will snap it to him again. Barber looking downfield to throw. Barber stepping up in the pocket. He throws it over in the middle again, and it's Denorian Reed again, and he's got running room past the 50 and falls at about the 45. The turf monster got him.
Same exact play and same results, but a little bit better run after catch on that.
Yeah, could have still been running Denorian Reed if, like I said, the turf monster got him right there at the 45. But nevertheless, another big first down for the Grangers, this time in Spalding territory with 6:20 to go in the half. And they hand this one off to Malachi, and Malachi is going to go. See you later. Give him 6. Touchdown, Grangers.
You know, those two passes opened up that running attack and made that a beautiful run. The line just opened him up one up there, and once he got past that initial line, it was off to the races.
45-yard touchdown run by Malachi Fannin Render, and you're right, Tommy, a couple of pass plays, and the run game opens right back up. And the Grangers, of course, after Spalding went for 2 on their first touchdown, currently trail 8-6, and looks like we're just going to go ahead and kick the extra point.
Yeah, that's the safest thing to do.
Mason Calhoun, the hold is good, and the kick is good.
Even Mr. Automatic did a really good job on that guy.
So the Grangers get a big touchdown from Malachi Fannin Render in this offense, and they trail 8-7 with 6:10 to go in the first half. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Are you ready to rev up your adventure? Start at Momentum Marine and Power Sports. Whether you are hitting the lake or tearing up the trails, Momentum has all the gear to fuel your passion. We have a wide selection of boats, ATVs, personal watercrafts, sound systems, and everything in between. This 2024, experience the great outdoors like never before and visit Momentum Marine and Power Sports in LaGrange today. Momentum Marine and Power Sports, where the journey begins.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
With you now on the Eagle Sports Network, Cooper Metcalf gets one down to about the 2-yard line and is returned to about the 20 before the Granger coverage team upends the return man.
Corn Brown was the first one to make contact on him down there, and got him down on the 20-yard line.
Got a flag down. I believe it's going to be a personal foul on Spalding. And they're walking this one all the way back to the 10-yard line. So after the penalty, the Jaguars will have the ball back with the lead 8-7 after the Grangers score their opening touchdown at their own 10. Grangers right back in it. It was always a one-score ball game, but the offense was sputtering for a while before they just went on a 93-yard touchdown drive. First down for Spalding. They'll hand it off to the back off tackle, and I believe Spencer Stroud is once again on the tackle along with Harris Grace to stop that right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we got a great penetration by both of those right there, and stopped it for no gain.
So 2nd and 10 at the 10 for Spalding. They'll throw it out left, and it's another complete pass. He's got a first down up to the 27-ish yard line. A flag flies in late, and the whistles blow at about the 27. They might get Spalding again on a penalty. So
they threw the flag about 3 yards past where he was down, and so it's going to be, instead of from the spot of the foul, it's going to be where the ball was down. You're going to take it back 10 yards. That holding will push it to be second and about 3, I think.
So at the 17-yard line, they'll mark it, and they need the 20. So it's 2nd and 3. Spalding trying to get the call in from the sideline here as the clock rolls. Spalding in the shotgun here. 2 receivers to both ends of the field. They will hand this one off to the back, and the back is met right there in the backfield.
Ooh, Braylon Smith.
Braylon Smith, the defensive player of the week from last week, showing his teeth once again, and it's a loss of about 1 or 2 all the way back to the 16 this time, and it'll be 3rd down and 4.
Did y'all hear that up there?
Yeah, I definitely heard pads crack.
That hurt.
Neil's pumped up right next to me. he's got his football adrenaline flowing. So 3rd down and 4.
What do you think about that, Coach Jen?
You know, we're out here, we're working, they're doing a great job, and they're being aggressive, and that's what we need to see.
That's all we can ask for.
3rd and 4, Spalding at their own 16. They need the 20-yard line for the first. 4:27 to go here in the half. Grangers trail 8-7, and it's a quarterback power keeper, and he's got a lot of yardage, more first down and more past the 40, and another huge 3rd down conversion by the Spalding Jaguars, and it's 1st and 10.
Just a really good read on that quarterback, and just took it straight up the middle. Faked me off. It faked up.
So, yeah, Spalding opening up the playbook here. It's been a lot of bubble screens early, but that time is a quarterback option play that he keeps And Rangers are making a late substitution, so they blow the whistle and will give Spalding a chance to sub as well.
Play clock is not working.
Yeah, they've had clock issues since about 11 minutes to go. They're working through it. I guess the officials are keeping the play clock on the field. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the half. Man in motion, and another quarterback keeper. He's hit closer to the line of scrimmage this time. He's got a gain of about maybe 3 or 4.
Corn Brown got him on that one, too.
Yeah, he was stopped dead in his tracks by Corn Brown, too. That man packs a punch at
He does.
5'3", 180.
He doesn't weigh on 180 pounds.
I said 180. I meant 140.
I'm fixing to say, yeah. But he hits like he weighs 180.
Oh, for sure. And it's another quarterback option, and this time he's wrapped up in the backfield at the 41.
I'm going to say that's Abby Ali.
No, I think that was Javier Easter in on the play.
Easter came in that guy.
So Easter, the sophomore, with a great tackle to force third and about 9 here. And the crowd is getting into this one. The Granger faithful on their feet here on third down, cheering on the Granger defense, trailing here 8-7 with 3 minutes to go in the half. Big third down here for the Granger D. Spalding standing at their own 41-yard line. They need midfield for the first. Quarterback has it, walks back, and Spencer Stroud had the pressure on him and throws over the middle, and it's picked off! Picked off at the 50, all the way back, is returned it to the 30-yard line, and a big turnover from the Granger defense will have them with the offensive snaps on about the 29-yard line. Huge play. Yeah, the quarterback was pressured and just kind of threw it away.
That's Zy Huzzy's number now.
So Zy Huzzy with the huge interception and a big takeaway for the Granger D. With about 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half, the Grangers have it at the Spalding 29-yard line. Handoff goes to Malachi. He's got good running room up past the 25 to about the 20. And it's about 2nd and 2. Malachi's helmet fell off, so they'll have to jog him off for a play after that.
Looking like 8 yards over there, but it's 2nd and 2.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the half. Barber rolls out right, looking to throw. Barber throws at the last second, and somebody came down with the ball, and it is a touchdown for the Grangers.
He's coming back. We got a hold.
What an incredible catch. I believe it was Denorian Reed. We got a flag on the backside,
Yeah,
though.
we're going to get a hold on us.
And a little bit of frustration from the sideline, as you can see after that one. It was a great throw and catch. And unfortunately will be wiped out. We'll see where they walk it off. They'll come back to the near sideline over to the hash.
It looked like the way Neil Harper used to hold.
Not the shot. So they'll walk it all the way back to the 30-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 12 after the hold. Grangers with the ball in plus territory here. About 2 minutes to go in the half. They trail 8-7, but they have snatched momentum late here in the second quarter after a big interception. We'll see what the offense does here on 2nd and 12 after the hold. Peyton Davis is the back now, checked in for Malachi for the time being. Lined up in the shotgun is Barber. 2 receivers to the bottom of this formation on the near side. Barber takes the snap. He fakes it. He's looking downfield. He's got plenty of time to throw. He throws it. It's complete out to Julian Jones at the 15, inside at the 12-yard line, maybe the 13. A big throw and catch from Barber to Julian Jones.
Jones made a good catch on that, ran a good route, and stepped out of bounds here on about the 13-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Grangers offense at the 13. 1:49 to go in the half. Both teams still have 2 timeouts. Barber in the pistol with Malachi. Malachi comes even with him now. They'll roll Barber out right. He looks back left, and now he's going to take off. He's inside the 10, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, Grangers.
Our quarterback can do it too.
No flags this time. Kind of like a delayed quarterback design draw. I don't know if that was exactly by design, but he made it look that way.
It really did. It was. He saw that opening and just quick as a flash took off.
So pending the extra point, the Grangers have grabbed the lead. They whistle it, and Ayala comes on late for special teams. Mason Calhoun, his PAT is good. Grangers lead 14-8. 1:42 left in the half. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Holmes Pharmacy with Perry Prather here with me. Perry, I got to tell you, the new compounding lab is up and running.
It's great, Coleman. We finally got it up and running, compliant with USP guidelines for compounding and accommodate any kind of compounding you have, whether it's veterinary medicine, hormone replacement, you name it.
There you go. So if your doctor says they need to compound something, tell them Holmes Pharmacy can handle it. It's homepharmacy.com and 3 locations in Sawmill, Commerce, and in Hamilton.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Grangers lead this one 14-8.
Cooper kicked it in the end zone.
Cooper Metcalf with the touchback. And Spalding will go to work on their offense, who has been stuffed since their since their second drive of the ball game. Rangers have scored the last 14 points and lead this one 14-8. With 1:40 left to go in the half, Grangers will be kicking off to start the third quarter after we go to half. Both teams still have 2 timeouts. We'll see what the 2-minute drill looks like for the Jaguars offense as the Granger D goes to work again at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Jags. They hand it off up the middle and no real running room there. Maybe a yard on the play.
Host of Grangers up there. Nehemiah McLaughlin made the first initial hit on it, and I think Spencer Stroud came in and Harris Gray, about 4 of them.
So 2nd and 9 now for the Jags. Just over a minute to go here. They don't seem to be in much of a hurry. The quarterback drops back. He pumps and throws out to the right side. And a big hit by Javier Easter right at the 24-yard line. Textbook tackle and a big hit.
Wow. You heard that one too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hard not to from here. So timeout Grangers with 53 seconds to go here. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
POWD here at LaGrange. And we got some savings for you. Whether you're taking the kids to school, picking up the groceries, or tailgating at your favorite game or concert, 25 Kia Sorrento is just for you. It's stylish, it's roomy, it's comfy, and lots of fun. It comes in several packages. Special Kia incentives on some models and great financing options means you score big savings today. So why wait? Check that online, KiaLaGrange.com. Help support You love County, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here from Griffin Memorial Stadium. 14-8, the Grangers lead this one. They got a 3rd and 6 here on the defensive side of the ball. Still have one timeout left through the Grangers. Spalding looking to try and get a first down before the half ends for them. And they'll come out of the timeout. Ball at the 24-yard line. They need the 30 for the first. Two receivers to the top and bottom of the formation for the Jaguars. Quarterback takes it. Actually, they'll hand it off, and the running room will be nada for the Jags back. He's down at the 25, and one more timeout coming in for the Grangers. So the Grangers are going to get the ball back here with 47 seconds to go. We'll see what they do with it. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-sized SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Contact State Farm agent Matt Orr to bundle and save today.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
WLAG-AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. 14-8, the Grangers lead. 47 seconds to go, and it's 4th and 5 for the Spalding Jaguars as they will look to kick this one off, or kick this one away to, I believe Julian Jones is the deep man for the Grangers on this play. And the snap is a little high, and the kick is away. It's a big looming punt, and the ball is dropped, and oh my goodness, Spalding has the ball. Now the whistles are blowing dead at the 41. I don't believe they could advance it.
No, that ball was on about a 40-yard line. Jones had a hard time coming up with it.
Yeah, a very high kick, and Julian Jones couldn't reel it in. And unfortunately, that's going to cost the Grangers their final possession of the half offensively, and results in a big first down for Spalding at the Granger 41.
They've got 2 timeouts also with 36 seconds. Ball's on the 41-yard line.
So the Grangers in the end actually catch a break because Spalding was headed to the end zone because they scooped the ball right up off of Julian Jones. But they blew it dead right at the 41 of the Grangers, and that's where Spalding will go back to work with 36 seconds to go. First and 10 for the Jaguars at the 41. Grangers don't have any timeouts left, but Spalding does have 2, like you said, Tommy. They're making late substitutions here. Once again, the play clock is being kept on the field. I can't imagine it's been going for a while. And throw over the middle here, and just drops it. Guy was wide open over there on the far side, and it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 32 seconds to go.
Took 4 seconds off the clock on that. Not near enough.
A lot of short routes, a lot of bubble screens for the Spalding Jags. We'll see if they try anything a little bit different here. 2nd and 10 at their own 41. Low snap. Quarterback looking downfield, and he's got a sideline throw. Looked to be completed to about the 34-yard line. And a good route out of bounds will have them 3rd and about 3 or 4.
28 seconds left on the clock.
We'll see if this Granger defense can once again get off the field on 3rd down. 3rd and 3. QB in the shotgun with one back standing next to him. They'll hand it off to the back, and he's got close to first down yardage. very, very close. He might, I think they did, yeah, they're going to mark it off right at the 30, and it's good enough for the first. 20 seconds to go. And the Spalding Jaguars are now in no huddle once again as they reset the chains. Clock is now running again, 17 seconds to go. Quarterback dropping back. Here comes Spencer Stroud, and over the middle, it's incomplete. Stroud was there, ended up hitting the quarterback. No flag, thankfully, but
Hezekiah Avery almost came up with the interception.
Yeah, Avery in the pass breakup there as well with 12 seconds to go now. Grangers lead 14-8. 12 seconds to go. Spalding in Granger territory at the 30. Second down and 10. After the incomplete pass, quarterback drops back once again. He is pressured off the edge once again, and he's going to run out of bounds. Actually, he'll throw it out. And he almost threw it to a Granger defender again, but it'll be 5 seconds left on the clock and 3rd and 10.
Can you put this over there for me? Appreciate it.
I'm trying to see who broke that. It might have been Harris Grace broke that up.
So
Jay Mitchell was one who did that.
With 5 seconds left, Spalding will probably just try and have to heave one toward the end zone to try and get back in front of the Grangers here. Grangers have scored the last 14 after trailing 8-0. Likely the last play of the half here.
Everybody backing up a little bit. Just want to keep them inside the.
Yeah, Grangers with 2 high safeties. The throw will be short and
all right,
is wrapped up right at the 20-yard line, and that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Grangers lead this one 14-8. Scored the last 14 points of the half, kind of snatching momentum away from Spalding. Spalding will receive the second half kickoff. We'll see if Tommy can get a few words from Coach Napier here before we go to the locker room.
Wow, that was some momentum swift changes in that half.
Yeah, it was a good comeback, and you know, started off, the kids responded to the adversity, and then big-time players make plays, you know, Malachi and Dylan, and then it's good to have Denorian back. You know, it's good. He's a playmaker, a veteran for us, and then defensively, you know, they got hot early, and we just bowed up, and really proud of how they're playing. We got to come back. We know, look, this region's got tough teams. They're a good team. You know, a quarterfinal team last year. We know it's going to be a battle week in, week out.
Denorian opened up the running in there because they were stacking that box when he caught those two passes. It just kind of opened
and Julian,
it up.
you know, I mean, those guys do it. And Dylan was banged up a little bit, got back where he felt good, so opened it up a little bit, and he made some good plays.
We did good.
Yep.
Go Grangers.
Go Grangers.
Great to hear words from Coach Napier. Thank you, Tommy, for that. We will talk a little bit about the first half and see if we can get some sounds from the Granger High School Marching Band when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Looking to hit your fitness goals while perfecting your golf swing? Discover the best of both worlds at the Practice Swing Center. Our state-of-the-art indoor golf simulators let you work out and fine-tune your game. Swing away, burn calories, improve blood circulation and joint motion while enjoying top-tier golfing technology. Get a workout, improve your swing, and have a blast at the Practice Swing Center. For more information or to book online, visit practiceswingcenter.com. Your best game starts here at the Practice Swing Center in LaGrange. Discover Livingston Custom Homes, renowned for their unparalleled attention to detail. As one of the few true custom home builders in the area, we transform your dreams into architectural masterpieces. From concept to completion, our dedicated team of professionals ensures every aspect of your home reflects your unique style and vision. From the halls to the hinges, we'll help turn your vision and dream home into a reality. Call us now at 706-590-8427 to start working with our custom home builders. Builders. This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in LaGrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Granger halftime show. Grangers lead this one 14-8. Myself, Chandler Wilkerson, and Tommy Whitworth here on the call. We are going to go to the field here and listen to the Sound of Champions, the LaGrange High School Marching Band, here at halftime under the direction of Dr. Jarrett Farrell.
fans. So we're going to take a little side trip now with no sleep till birthday.
Granger High School Marching Band and the Sound of Champions. Always good to hear from them at halftime. We got about 20 or so minutes before we get back to action here. 14-8, the Grangers lead this one at halftime. We'll be back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Craving something fresh, flavorful, and totally satisfying? Come to Chicken Salad Chick, where every day is a picnic. With over a dozen flavors of our famous chicken salad, from classic to spicy, there's something for every taste. Pair it with a refreshing side, and you've got the perfect meal, no matter the occasion. Made fresh daily with love, just like Mom's, only better. So why wait? Visit Chicken Salad Chick today and experience the taste everyone's talking about. Chicken Salad Chick, spreading joy, one scoop at a time.
Are you ready to rev up your adventure? Start at Momentum Marine and Power Sports. Whether you are hitting the lake or tearing up the trails, Momentum has all the gear to fuel your passion. We have a wide selection of boats, ATVs, personal watercrafts, sound systems, and everything in between. This 2024, experience the great outdoors like never before and visit Momentum Marine and Power Sports in LaGrange today. Momentum Marine and Power Sports, where the journey begins.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Welcome back here to Holmes Pharmacy. Perry Prather here with me. I got to tell you, if you've got a kid going off to camp, you got an elderly person or yourself who needs help keeping up with your drugs, packaging is the way to do it.
Correct, Coleman. We have several different options. We have a machine called a Parata Pass that we can actually bubble pack your medicine in a little individual strip. This ensures that they have it on the day they need it and you can keep up with it.
There you go. All this and more at homepharmacy.com and 3 locations in Sawmill, Commerce, and in Hamilton.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Granger Football Halftime Show. Chandler Wilkerson here with you from Griffin Memorial Stadium here at Bill Heiston Field. Grangers lead this one 14-8 after scoring the last 14 points of the half consecutively. Trailed this one early, but are back in front in front of a pretty talented Spalding Jaguars team who got in the win column just last week, but in an emphatic way with a win against Trinity Christian 26-3. But the Grangers on their way to a third consecutive victory here. We'll see what they can do in the second half. I've got my man Neil the Thrill Harper with me. Neil, you heard the comments, I'm sure, from Coach Napier at the end of the half there. Can you give me some thoughts as to, what you think his thought process is going into this second half?
Well, Chan, I think they got to be pretty swell. I think he's feeling happy. I could tell from his personality he's loving what his boys are doing right now, especially going up in the first half. But I think he likes fighters. The Grangers are fighting right now, and what I could hear from his voice is he's wanting to fight and keeping them in the fight. You mentioned earlier that this is going to be a dog fight. We haven't seen many field goals, but the punts deep into their territory, a big run, our quarterback doing some big plays, our defense doing some big plays, is giving me SEC vibes on how slow this game has been. Not too many penalties. Some people have gotten chippy, but other than that, it's been kind of a sound game. And for us to go up 14-8, we've made a couple of more bigger plays.
Yeah, and the special teams playing such a big part in this one, and as they have a lot of the time, but this one in particular, both teams have started a drive inside their own 5-yard line. The Spalding Jags actually started at their own 1-yard line before they were able to get it up all the way past the 40, and before they could, before the Grangers finally forced them to punt. But the Grangers started inside their own 10 at the 7 and went on a 93-yard touchdown drive, and were able to really, that kind of sparked off the scoring, and it got the momentum going for these boys. And like Coach said, Denorian Reed, such a great weapon to have back for the Grangers. Even came in at quarterback for a play while Dylan Barber was a little bit banged up. So to have your weapons still there, and to have them there to where he's not necessarily been scouted so much this year because he's been a little banged up. There's not a lot of film on him this year. So to kind of have that in our back pocket as a team is bar none. Kind of like getting a player without getting a player.
Bag of tricks. Make yourself a name. It's time to make a name for yourself. And to see our safeties pull out one when the quarterback doing a run, our defense, Spencer Stroud, defensive player of the week shining, they're really showing out right now. They have a lot of endurance, and I'm loving this game right now. Guys, this was my first time really in the production truck, and I want everyone to know, I want you guys to really enjoy the Grangers game. I don't want anyone getting interfered watching their Grangers. Please let us know at www.eagle1023.com. Call in the station. Shout out to my Callaway crew for making me okay, making sure everything's all right. Shout out to them for having my back. And guys, go Grangers and enjoy the broadcast.
Working solo tech on his own tonight. He's done a great job. He said himself he'd give himself a B+, but I give him an A. I got a soft spot for you, brother. But nevertheless, big Grangers, big A lead here for the Grangers, 14-8 here going into the second half. Spalding will get the ball to start the second half. That'll be a big Granger defensive drive to open up the third quarter. We'll be seeing how they handle that. We'll talk a little bit more with Tommy and a few other second half keys when we come back in 2 minutes on the Granger halftime show and on the Eagle Sports Network.
Here at LaGrange, have we got some savings for you? Whether you're taking the kids to school, picking up the groceries, or tailgating at your favorite game or concert, the 25 Kia Sorrento is just for you. It's stylish, it's roomy, it's comfy, and lots of fun. It comes in several packages. Special Kia incentives on some models and great financing options means you score big savings today. So why wait? Check us out online, KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local company, and God bless America.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Matt Orr right here in LaGrange can switch you over so you can start saving today. Matt and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Matt Orr, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call when you want the real deal, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
Visit wellstar.org/WestGA. When it comes to power, nothing beats a Husqvarna. Southern Cart Services on West Point Road in LaGrange is your Husqvarna chainsaw headquarters. From battery operated to gas, residential, professional, and top handle chainsaws, Southern Cart Services has the Husqvarna chainsaw to meet your project needs. Go to southerncartservices.com right now to see all the Husqvarna products available. Southern Cart Services on West Point Road is West Georgia and East Alabama's Husqvarna dealer.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Granger halftime show. Grangers lead this one 14-8 at half. Wanted to get another update on a score going on the Eagle Sports Network, the Callaway game. Callaway's up 34-0 at halftime. So good shout out to my alma mater there. They looking good going into their third quarter of play. But Granger's looking good, and so far in this one have grabbed good momentum from the Spalding Jaguars after Spalding opened the scoring, but also got aggressive and went for two. So I don't know what the book says on when you first open up a game, whether you would go for two or not. Maybe they just have not so much faith in their field goal kicker. They were kind of in field goal range where the Spalding Jaguars at the end of the half, right just inside the 30-yard line. But as we know, here at the high school level in Georgia, that can be a challenge for any kicker. For any kicker, period. A 45-plus yard field goal is going to be a tough one, especially with all the physicality we see in today's game. But we got about 5 or so minutes before we get the third quarter underway. I know my main man Tommy's probably down there being a social butterfly, but maybe we'll get to talk with him before the third quarter starts. The Spalding Jaguar marching band on the field right now, finishing up their halftime set. And, man, I just got to say once again, I talked a little bit about it on the pregame show. The Griffin Memorial Stadium is shared by Griffin High School and Spalding High School. Beautiful, beautiful stadium. Here kind of right in the backdrop is the big Griffin water fountain. Just kind of sets the scene for high school football in Georgia, really even on a Thursday night. It's great to see, and really just kind of like your little sundown kind of vibe here, just past 8 o'clock here, and it's given already Friday Night Live vibes here on this Thursday night even. So big crowd, Big Blue Nation. Hope you're listening tonight. The Blue Crew is, of course, is in attendance there. Got an all white out theme this evening. Big support from the Grangers Road Squad. Here about 50 minutes away. I didn't think it was quite that far, but almost an hour the Grangers have traveled today to be a part of this one here in Griffin. 14-8 halftime score. Got touchdowns from Malachi, Fan, and Render. Of course, a big 45-yard touchdown on his behalf. I'm blanking for a second. The other touchdown came, I believe, from Dylan Barber. Yes, Dylan Barber. Tommy, talk to me a little bit about Barber and Malachi in that first half.
Well, they both adjusted to the defense. They came out, Spalding came out and stacked the box and pretty much shut down our running attack. And every inch that Malachi Render got, he earned it twice. And they were hitting him about a yard or two behind the line of scrimmage, and because they just stacked the box. And it didn't really start opening up until we backed up and Dylan Barber started throwing some passes, got Denarian Reed, Julian Jones on some open, so they had to open it back up. and that just opened up the floodgate.
Yeah, put Julian Jones on a couple of wheel routes, and it opened up the middle of the field really well for the Grangers passing game. And like we said, to get Denorion Reed back in such a situation where he can be such a weapon, especially in the middle of the field, with his speed and his hands, it's a blessing to have him.
And we adjusted our defense to their spread offense. They had it spread out and were being quite effective. But once we took that side pass off and that perimeter off and stuff, the defense stepped up and did a really good job. Of course, it was just a very physical first half. Had a good visit with a retired coach from Griffin. I think it's his name, Lloyd Bohannon, over there on the sideline just a few minutes ago. And he was sitting on the LaGrange sideline. And he said, give Spalding long enough and they'll beat themselves.
Well, there you go, a little home pessimism, maybe a bit, but nevertheless, the Grangers do lead this one 14-8. Tommy, it was a fun first half. Looking forward to a fun second half.
Yeah.
Teams back out on the field as they're getting warmed up for this third quarter. Granger defense will have a go at it to start the third quarter when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey, this is Jody Ward with the Medicine Cabinet. When you think of home, you think about family. Here at the Medicine Cabinet, you will always be treated like family. We take pride in our excellent customer service and in the fact that when you call us, a friendly staff member will always answer. We offer vaccinations with no appointments, and did you know that we have free delivery? I was born and raised in LaGrange and have had the privilege to be a pharmacist here for 31 years, so LaGrange is home. Come and see us at the beautiful Roanoke Road location or visit us on our website, medcaprx.com.
Are you ready to rev up your adventure? Start at Momentum Marine and Power Sports. Whether you are hitting the lake or tearing up the trails, Momentum has all the gear to fuel your passion. We have a wide selection of boats, ATVs, personal watercrafts, sound systems, and everything in between. This 2024, experience the great outdoors like never before and visit Momentum Marine and Power Sports in LaGrange today. Momentum Marine and Power Sports, where the journey begins.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC presents a fantastic lineup of popular full-size SUVs and mid-size trucks. Compare side by side. Take your choice from new Chevrolet Tahoes and GMC Yukons, discounted up to $7,000 off. Or Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyons, discounted up to $5,000 off. Experience unmatched durability, powerful engines, and advanced technology. Choose your perfect vehicle today at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile. You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Now, let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network from Griffin Memorial Stadium. Grangers lead 14-8. About 2 minutes to go before we start this second half. Tommy, what do you think some keys are going to be to kind of finish and stamp our approval on this W here tonight?
We got to keep that quarterback in check some way or another, because if you give him enough time, he's very accurate. But we got to keep pressure on him and then finish off the tackles. We've had them break through some tackles that we made earlier in the year against lesser talented players. They're gonna have to wrap up a little harder and do some more gang tackling.
Yeah, tackling in the open field was a bit of a challenge for the Grangers in the first half, but they were able to get off on third down when it mattered for the most part, and this kind of brings me into my keys for the second half, which is to continue controlling the game through special teams, and we saw how physical things were in the first half, how there were some long fourth downs that forced into punts. The Grangers had a bit of a miscue on the snap on the first punt, but Mason Calhoun has done just a tremendous job getting the ball away. He probably had about 30 net yards on that first punt, regardless of how bad the snap went. But ever since then, he's been able to really pin Spalding deep. And Spalding has been good on special teams themselves. They've been on the side of a fumble recovery after we muffed the punt too. So controlling the game flow with special teams and controlling the field position and the time of possession here in the second half is going to be big for the Grangers.
It's going to be real big, real big. And I think we take it for granted Mason's extra point kicking, because he has been Mr. Consistent as far as extra points go.
Calhoun has won Special Teams Player of the Week already twice, and he continues to be an asset for the Grangers. Horn sounds. We're going to get this third quarter started when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Start of the third quarter here on the Eagle Sports Network. Grangers lead 14-8, and Cooper Metcalf's kick is fielded at the 5 and returned to about the 30-yard line. So good starting field position for Spalding here on their first drive of the second half.
DeAnthony Stewart brought him down on the 30-yard line.
Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth here on the call with you. First and 10 Spalding at their own 30. It's another bubble pass, and this one's out to the 35-yard line after a quick little gain, maybe the 36. So another bubble pass there, and good blocking out on the perimeter from the receivers for Spalding. So second down and 5. They drove that to the far side of the field. They're on the left hash now.
Javi Easter's coming off, and Hezekiah Avery's going in for him.
They will hand this one off up the middle. Back is trying to make more room off the near side, and he does. And a late flag flies in. We'll have to check it, but for now, Spalding has the first down past the 40. And it looks like Spencer Stroud is kind of throwing his hands up like he was held on the play, so we'll check that, and it is holding on Spalding. So wipe out the first down run and bring it back.
Hard to follow all the way across the way over there, but you could tell that it was frustrating for him.
Yeah, someone got a handful of Spencer Stroud's jersey there, and honestly, rightfully so. He's been blowing up plays left and right already tonight, and don't want to let him get going if they don't have to. But nevertheless, it's going to cost them 10 yards all the way back to the 25 for a 2nd and 15.
Yeah, I'd hold him if I could get away with it.
Just starting here in the third quarter, Grangers lead 14-8. 2nd and 15 for Spalding. And it'll be a handoff up the middle and a decent gain up close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit past it to the 31. And it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Jaguars. So once again, I mean, we're seeing the Granger defense give up some yards, but right when it seems to a big third down comes up, they seem to be able to get off the field. But here's their first big third down opportunity here in the second half. 3rd and 9. Roll out to the right is Spalding, and it's a complete pass on the near side and a big hit. It'll be a first down at the 47, but number 14, Hezekiah Avery, with a huge hit on the back end of that play.
No,
They'll have the
Mason
receiver thinking
Blandenburg.
next time.
And Mason Blandenburg hit him.
Oh, Blandenburg. See, I've got old rosters up here. I'm going to need you to bring your
It was
roster.
16. You might be right. But
So first down at the 47 for Spalding. It's another bubble pass, and this one is good into Granger territory at the 38 for another first.
now that was Mason Blandenburg made that tackle.
So Spalding going quick here, trying to control tempo right out of the gate here in the third quarter on their first offensive drive. A minute gone by here in the third. First and 10 at the Granger 38. They will throw it out to the perimeter again, and this time it's incomplete. Couldn't reel it in, could the receiver on the far end. So a lot of the same looks here from Spalding here early in the third quarter. And thankfully that one kind of broke up the momentum a little bit and kind of broke up the tempo as well, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Some late substitutions. They have 4 receivers stacked on the left side. Try to draw a lot of attention. Those DBs are stacked over on the left side. They will throw. It's another screen and another good yardage after the completion up to about to the 32. And it'll be 3rd down and manageable for the Jags. So they all but broadcasted that one to the Grangers, and they couldn't wrap it up quickly enough. 3rd and 3. And the Grangers jumped a little early, but they didn't get them for it.
They didn't cross the line.
Rough start to your day.
And they will hand this one off, and he's got the first down, does the running back inside
Ball
the
on the
25.
ground.
Ball's on the ground, and it looked like a Spalding player fell on it.
Well, they called the ball
They
down.
did, yeah, they called him down on contact at the 25. I've been wondering when that ball was going to slip out somewhere. It's been kind of moving in any given ball carrier's hands kind of all night, but it's never hit the turf. So first down for Spalding at the 25 in Granger territory. 9:41 to go in the third quarter. They will flip this one off on a jet sweep. Granger's trying to hold the perimeter, and they do pretty well. Maybe gain a yard on play.
I think let's see where they spotted him.
Oh, a late flag comes in near the Spalding sideline. We'll have to check that. Grangers are pointing at this Jaguars. We'll see.
I think there's some extracurricular over on their side of the field.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, the call is on Spalding. So another mental mistake by the Jaguars is going to back them up.
That might be a 15-yarder.
So temper's running hot for Spalding here in this game. They've drawn several unsportsmanlike and personal foul penalties.
Most of them have been way across the way, so I haven't been able to hear what they've been saying. Sometimes you can hear it on this side.
So they will walk this one all the way back to the 40-yard line. Indeed, a 15-yard penalty will have it 2nd and 25. And Spalding out in the shotgun again. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. They usually have been running this up the middle in this formation. We'll see what they do here. They will break one out, actually. And the quarterback's pressured, and he tries to get away and does. And he's got good yardage up past the 30, all the way back close to the original line of scrimmage. It just couldn't wrap him up there at the end.
No, the sideline got him out on that one.
Well, nevertheless, it's still going to be 3rd and long, but it's still a little more manageable. 3rd and 14 now at the 27-yard line. They actually have it marked at the 28. Empty set for the Jaguars. Rolling out left is the QB. He throws, and it's over the head of his receiver. Incomplete. And they got a couple of receivers out there waving their hands like they're open and couldn't get it to him. But it's 4th down for the Jaguars.
Spencer Stroud putting a little pressure on him there that helped rush that pass. Like I say, if you give this passer time, he's pretty accurate.
Yeah, he's rolling out right as a left-handed quarterback that can be a little bit off stride for some QBs.
Now this is 4th down right here. You got to get to the 14.
Yeah, as of right now, Spalding's offense is still on the field. 9:25 to go here in the third quarter. Grangers lead this one 14-8, and a big 4th down here. It is snapped, thrown over the middle, and the Grangers will wrap it up well right around the 24, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Huge for the Grangers.
The old saying, you bend but you don't break, and they've just done it one more time.
We've seen so much of that from this Granger defensive unit, and they continue to deliver on big downs in big parts of the game. And right out of the gate here in the third quarter, the Granger offense will go to work after getting huge defensive stop.
Braylon Smith and Harris Grace, big part of that last play.
So 1st and 10 for the Grangers, and Dylan Barber at their own 25. A couple of shifts in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Malachi. Malachi off the right side, stumbles, breaks a tackle, and takes and carries a man all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Just carried a guy on his back for a 1st down.
He was hit on the 22. Where'd that thing end up at?
Right at the 35, 1st down. Wow. You talk about a physical runner, man. I just don't know if I've seen someone quite as with the build that Malachi has that can run the ball. He's like a bowling ball out there sometimes.
He got low center of gravity, got balance, and he's got vision. He's got great vision for the field.
1st and 10 for Barber and the Grangers at the 35. And off once again to Malachi. He's working up the middle after breaking a tackle up to about the 37.
We're going to have a late hit on him for some and
another late flag flies in.
And it may be we hit him to hit us, so we're going to see what that comes out. I think they're going to get us for.
They're sorting it out. The officials right around where the ball was spotted. 14-8. Grangers lead this one with 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They are picking up the flag, so no flag on the play.
And that's right. Denorian Reed was blocking the guy, and then after the play, the guy lost his balance and fell into our guy, fell into Malachi.
So 2nd down and about 8 to go at the 37 of the Grangers. Barber and Malachi in the backfield. Barber rolling out to the left, looking, jukes a guy, and he's going to take off now. And you know he's got that speed. He drops the ball, and whoa, he's hit really hard. A flag flies in on the back end, but as of right now, the ball is spotted for a 1st down. Grangers at the 47. And really a great job by Barber after he fumbled the ball initially to get it back and hold it. But this play looks like it's probably going to be coming back. Actually, these officials have been doing the best with their signal call, and they're picking up the flag again. So in the end, it ends up a 1st down scramble for Dylan Barber after he fumbled the ball but managed to pick it back up.
I think the referee was looking for his little blue bag they throw out, and he threw out his flag. The wrong flag is what it was.
Okay. So he was trying to throw the ball marker flag out,
right,
and ended up throwing his yellow flag. So 1st and 10 Grangers at the 45. Handoff goes to Malachi. He's trying to get off tackle. He finds a hole and has a gain up to about the 49. They mark it right at the 49, so in the end, a gain of about 3. About 8 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Grangers lead 14-8. And they are on the move here.
Peyton Davis in for Malachi Randall.
And it looks like they jump into the neutral zone again to the Jaguars, and the Grangers are going to have a 2nd and even shorter now. That's the third time that Barber and the offense has gotten them on the hard count.
They jumped just a little too far.
Yeah, you can jump, but you can't get right into that neutral zone or they're going to call you for it every time.
We almost went into it a few plays back, but we.
So second and about 1.5, maybe 2 now. And it's Barber on the quarterback power play, and he's got the first down out of bounds to about 42. Got another flag on the backside over near where that ball went dead, and it was over there. Know where Stargell might have drawn something here. Not sure, though. Yeah, and they're going to get Stargell there for a penalty.
They may have got him for holding on that one.
Yeah, when you're isolated on the play like that, you kind of got to be a little more careful.
You're on an island.
The PA announcer's having a little fun. I've been hearing the Spalding PA announcer tonight. He's been throwing some memes out there. I love it.
He's my cousin.
So after the penalty, they'll walk it back to the Granger 39-yard line, and it's going to be second down and close to 20. Now Barber's back. He's pressured, and it's caught by Malachi, and it probably shouldn't have caught it in the end as they had that wrapped up really good back at the Granger 36-yard line. They lost about 3 in the end.
Well, the only thing about catching it, he caught it and the other folks didn't. It might have been caught by the other team and gone the other way.
So third down at the Granger 36-yard line, and they need the Spalding 44 for the first. So third down at about 19. Julian Jones comes in motion. He's going to run that wheel route. Barber back to throw. He's got time. He's got a man over the middle. Oh, and it's in and out of the hands of Torian Reeves. He had that caught, but the safety broke it up at the last second.
Yeah, he hit him right when he touched the ball, so it's hard to keep control of it when you get hit that hard.
Good throw by Barber, but led his guy right into the safety, and unfortunately Reeves couldn't come down with the catch in the end. Good play by the Spalding defender. And this will be a punt coming up for the Grangers here with about 6 minutes to go. Halfway through the third quarter here, Mason Calhoun will be back standing at the Granger 21. Snap is good, and the punt is just as good. Fair catch, wait for it, at the 31. Grangers will be back on defense, leading 14-8 when we come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
I'm here at Holmes Pharmacy with Perry Prather. Perry, I wanted to talk about compliance. What is compliance?
Coleman, compliance is where we want to make sure that the patient is taking their medicine right, on time, daily. We can actually set your medicine up in packaging where you know you've had it that day. You don't miss your packages. And then if you have somebody you're taking care of, you can ensure that they're taking their medicine on a daily basis.
There you go. All this and more at homepharmacy.com and 3 locations in Sawmill, Commerce, and in Hamilton.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Eagle Sports Network. 1st and 10 for the Spalding Jaguars. And it's an interception by the Granger defense. And inside, Caden Sutton with the amazing INT on first down. Hawked the ball on the far side of the field. And the Grangers take over in Spalding territory with 6:09 to go.
Beautiful play by Caden Sutton.
Sutton moving from that backer position to safety in the offseason and in fall camp, and he's done such a tremendous job. Comes up with a huge interception for the Granger defense. And the Grangers are going to look to extend their lead now. First down at the Spalding 35 for the Grangers.
Yes, sir.
And the play is whistled dead. They might have got us jumping there. It's going to be a false start on the Grangers. Players holding their hands up. I really didn't see a lot of movement.
It was a shift, but I don't know if it was an illegal shift. But according to them, it was.
Well, the call is false start. In the end, they'll walk it back to the 40 and make the Grangers go again, 1st and 15. First and 15 now at the Spalding 40-yard line. Handoff is to Malachi. Malachi trying to get some yardage and maybe gains 2 before he's brought down around the 38. And it looks like they'll mark him at the 39, so a gain of 1 in the end. So once again, Spalding really stacking this box, trying to stop the Granger run. And for now, it's working. 2nd and 14. Denorian Reed at the top of the formation on the far side of the field. Julian Jones, the other receiver. It is Dylan Barber on the quarterback power play, and he's got the 35-yard line, which is the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd down and 10 from there. So right on the edge right now of what we've seen Cooper Metcalf hit. He hit a 48-yarder earlier this season, but this would be a 50-plus yarder as we stand here at the 35. 3rd down and 10. Barber back to pass. He pumps it. He's going to throw one downfield for Malachi. And did he? Oh, I thought he reeled it in. That was an insane effort by Malachi, but he wasn't able to bring it in. A lot of contact, it seemed like.
There was a lot of contact, and he was out of bounds. And really.
So in the end, it's an incomplete pass, and it's 4th and 10 for the Grangers.
Two great athletes going against each other. Number 5 is a good athlete.
They're bringing out Cooper Metcalf. This would be a 52-yarder for the freshman. So Granger's trying to see if they can get a long field goal in here with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter to extend this lead. Snap is off, and it looks like the timeout was called right beforehand. Yep, timeout Grangers with 4:51 to go in the half. We'll see what they do when they come back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
P.O.W. here at LaGrange. Have we got some savings for you? Whether you're taking the kids to school, picking up the groceries, or tailgating at your favorite game or concert, the 25 Kia Sorrento is just for you. It's stylish, it's roomy, it's comfy, and lots of fun. It comes in several packages. Special Kia incentives on some models and great financing options means you score big savings today. So why wait? Check us out online, KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here. Grangers are coming out of the timeout in punt formation, so maybe just a little bit of a deke there for the long field goal attempt. Mason Calhoun gets his punt away, and they will field it at the 5-yard line, and his own man kind of ran into him, and the ball will be spotted right at the 5. Another great punt from Mason Calhoun and great coverage from the Granger punt defense. So in the end, it's 14-8 still Grangers, as it's been a stalemate so far here in the second half.
Jay Mitchell got down there and nailed him in a hurry. I couldn't believe he fielded the ball myself.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of wonder if you just let that hit there that it would just bounce into the end zone, but maybe the Spalding returner being a little more ambiguous than he should have been. So 1st and 10 Spalding at their own 5-yard line. Corn Brown coming on the blitz. You can see him on the far side, and looks like they might have stuffed him for a yard loss there back at the 4.
There's no way I could begin to tell you who all was in on that tackle. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I could see Corn Brown coming downhill with nefarious intent.
And he wasn't even in on the tackle.
Yeah, but he helped disrupt that play for sure.
He did.
So 4:41 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 11 for Spalding. Another delayed handoff, and they bring him all the way down inside the 1.
Jordan Stringer, good gosh.
Jordan Stringer really laid the hurt on the back there, and it is another big loss, and this time inside the 3 at about the 2-yard line for the Granger defense.
Forward progress was very kind to him on that because he was swinging him around on the goal line.
So 3rd and about 13, maybe 14 at the 2-yard line for the Spalding Jaguars. And the snap comes. The quarterback will roll out right. He throws right, and just in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. The timing was just off there, and it was enough to force the incompletion in the end. And it'll be 4th down and long for the Jaguars. Another great stop by the Granger defense. And this time they might really come after this punt, as the punter will likely be standing in the back of his own end zone. It's actually, right in the back of the end zone. And can you tell me who's that? I can't see his number from here, who that is receiving for the Grangers.
Looks like Torian Reeve, 19 is the best I can tell from right here.
He's standing at the Granger 35, or excuse me, the Spalding 35. He calls for a fair catch around there, and he lets it bounce, and it takes a great Spalding bounce all the way into Granger territory at the 48. So maybe should have tried to catch that one, but nevertheless, Grangers take over up 14-8. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Okay, babe, this new home insurance, I'm bugging out.
Why did you say bugging? Huh? And why are you bugging?
I don't know what I'm doing. Why aren't you bugging?
Because I just need a State Farm agent. That's what they do. They help people understand their insurance and not bug out about it. Huh? And they're like there when you need them. Now quit bugging and say the jingle.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3:46 to go here in this third quarter. Grangers lead 14-8. A first down run by Malachi, and he is just out physicaling people up past the 50 to about the 48-yard line of Spalding.
Flags all over the place.
Yeah, flags, and looks like it might be on the Grangers. Yeah, it's going to be another holding penalty. So the Grangers, who were pretty good about not committing penalties in the first half, have committed several costly ones here in the third quarter.
It's going to be about first and
about 20 in the end. And they will walk it, back to the Granger 38-yard line, 1st and 20. So once again, Barber hands off to Malachi on a counter play. Malachi up past the 50. He's getting loose. He's past the 30, inside the 20, and the 10. Touchdown, Rangers!
No penalty flags.
Woo! 62 yards from Malachi Fannin Render, the preseason All-State running back. And he's got his paw prints all over this game yet again.
You know, every time he touches it, you know that can happen.
Pending the extra point, Grangers once again extend the lead here in the third quarter. Kick is away. Kick is good from Mason Calhoun. Grangers lead 21-8 after a huge run by Malachi Fannin Render. 3:28 here in the third quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Be unforgettable with the
dress from an affair to remember. Whether you're preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we've got you covered with the latest designs from the most sought-after designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to ensuring you look and feel your best, no matter the event. We also cater to the gentleman, providing stylish tuxedos to complement any occasion. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At An Affair to Remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Looking to buy a house? Why settle for a house when you could build your dream home with the help of Livingston Custom Homes? Livingston Custom Homes in LaGrange is one of the few true custom home builders in East Alabama and West Georgia. That means our team of managers and builders will work with you every step of the way to cater to your vision and build your dream home. Livingston Custom Homes also specializes in commercial projects, general contracting, project management, and VA home building. Call Livingston Homes today at 706-590-8427.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now on the Eagle Sports Network. Grangers leading this one 21-8 after another huge run by Malachi Fadden rendered a 62-yard score right after a holding penalty. So talk about a shift of momentum. Usually holding penalties are usually such drive killers, but not in the case when you got a guy like Malachi on your side. The Grangers defense will go to work again, this time at about the 27-yard line. After Cooper Metcalf almost kicked one into the end zone, but it was fielded at the 1 and returned to about the 27. So 1st and 10, Jaguars with about 3:21 left to go in this third quarter. Handoff goes to the Spalding back, and he is wrapped up real nice after virtually no gain. And Granger defense just keeps getting physical and physical and physical and physical. It just they keep matching every aspect here in the third quarter.
Jordan Stringer and Ali Ayala playing their hearts out.
So 2nd and 10 at the 27 for Spalding. 3 receivers to the top of the formation this time. They swing the back out to the left and throw right. It is complete to the receiver, and he makes a couple of really nasty moves, and he's up past the 50, and he has got a lot of running room, ladies and gentlemen. And Caden Sutton finally brings him down inside the 30-yard line. Definitely saved a touchdown there, but it's well into Granger territory. They mark it at the 29.
He sidestepped 3 Granger defenders and left them in their tracks.
Yeah, the Grangers had a couple of opportunities to make the open field tackle there and couldn't do it. And it's a 1st and 10 Jaguars, and they will go right back to that receiver, and they will chase him out of bounds at about the 27 this time. So much shorter gain. .2:12 to go here in this third quarter. Grangers lead 21-8. 2-score game right now. Snap comes to the QB. He's looking over the middle. He's pressured. Here comes Spencer Stroud, and they bring him down. A flag flies in behind the play. We'll have to check it.
It's going to be a hold on Spalding, I believe. It'll be 3rd and...
It'll be a 2nd down if it is on Spalding, a hold.
Or 3rd if they decline it.
Coach is yelling out signals on the sideline. So they will walk this one back and take the penalty. And they'll spot it at the 37-yard line. So 2nd down and about 14. Or excuse me. I'm doing math in my head here. 2nd down at 17. Once again, 4 receivers stacked atop of this one. They look out to the left, they throw left, and that ball is on the ground. They call it incomplete. Good disruption there on the screen by Harris Grace on the far end of the field. So a big 3rd and long once again coming up for Spalding after they had such a huge play that kind of flipped momentum for them for a second, but after a penalty, they got a long way to go for this first. They need the 20-yard line And they're all the way back at the 37. 3rd and 17 for the Jags. They try to get us with a hard count. We don't quite jump. 7 seconds to snap the ball for Spalding. They snap it. Quarterback is going to look to run this one, and he slips up, and he's taken down right around the 33-yard line, well short of the line to gain. And the Granger defense does it again here on 3rd down.
Braylon Smith and Ali Ayala.
And Spalding's offense is still on the field. They are getting into that part of the game where you probably would consider going on it for on 4th and long, especially here kind of in no man's land at the 34-yard line. The clock ticks under a minute here to go in the 3rd quarter. Spalding still on the field, got 2 to snap it, and they do just barely get the snap off. They throw off to the left, and it's complete, but it looks to be just short of the marker.
It was dropped. He didn't get it.
Even if he did complete it, it looked like he was short. So the Grangers take over on downs once again. Grangers lead 21-8. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, this is Dennis Montgomery from the Medicine Cabinet at 205 Vernon Street. You know, I've lived or worked in Troup County my entire life. It's home. Here at the Vernon Street location, we have an old-fashioned soda shop and a gift shop that has gifts for all occasions. In the pharmacy, we have service with a smile. We know you by name. We offer immunizations with no waiting. When you call home, someone answers the phone. That's what we do here at the Medicine Cabinet. We have 3 locations and on the web at medcabrx.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
1st and 10 after the Grangers take over. It's a toss to Malachi, and Malachi's going to pull up and throw the halfback screen, and it's wide open going down the sidelines, and see you later. Touchdown, Grangers. Denorian Reed on the catch, and what can Malachi do? A passing touchdown.
That's a good 1-2 punch, isn't it?
Grangers, after the turnover on downs on defense, come right out with a shot play that caught Spalding on their heels. And it's starting to look like a Granger victory here in Griffin. On the point after, we got a flag that flies in. It's offsides on Spalding as they got an early jump. So pending the Granger extra point, they'll have a 20-point lead here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Rangers decline the offsides penalty and will look to kick it again. So once again, after giving up the first score of the game, the Grangers have reeled off 27-plus consecutive points.
It's been just...
You make that 28. Mason Calhoun's kick is good. 28-8 Grangers. Just here with a few seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back at 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports
There's a penalty
Network.
flag on Spalding.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245 AW LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by MC's Heating and Air.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC offers popular full-size trucks with a legacy of strength and durability. Side by side, the new Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra 1500s, discounted up to $13,000 off. Or big, heavy-duty Chevy and GMC 2500s, discounted up to $8,000 off. Rugged durability, powerful engines, and advanced technology. Choose your perfect truck today at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, It's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. The penalty was assessed on the kickoff for Spalding, and Cooper Metcalf will kick off from the Spalding 45, and you already know he's kicking that bad boy into the end zone.
Yep, wasn't any doubt about that one. They apparently one of the Spalding players used some flavorful language over there, and the referees took it as that it was time to throw some laundry on the field.
Yeah, sticks and stones, Tommy.
That's right.
Well, with 36 seconds left, the Grangers have scored 14 more points here in the third quarter to take about a three-possession lead, and have pretty much taken all of what momentum existed for Spalding out of question. Spalding scored first in this one, had an 8-0 lead well into the first quarter before the Grangers have reeled off 28 unanswered.
It looked like they were going to have control of the game for a little bit.
And in a lot of ways they did, Tommy. I mean, they controlled the line of scrimmage really well. They allowed some first downs to the Grangers on offense, but ultimately were forcing them into third and long situations where we couldn't quite come up with it. But ever since then, it's been kind of a flip with the script.
Yeah, it's just the coaches have done a great job of adjusting to what was thrown at them and kept the kids.
It's been all Granger since the middle of the second quarter. First down for Spalding. They handed off on a jet sweep and good yardage up past the 30 and got the first down maybe at the 31, 32-yard line. They've got time to run at least one more play before the end of the third quarter here. We'll see what they do.
Hezekiah Avery in on a solid tackle.
First and 10 for the Jaguars at your own 31. They will hand this one off, probably the last play of the second quarter, or third quarter rather. They almost stripped it there, did Spencer Stroud. Or was that, no, that was Caden Sutton, sorry, I thought it was 9.
Caden Sutton came up on the line of scrimmage like he was going to blitz.
Yeah, he almost took that out of the hands of the halfback. But that's the third quarter. Granger's lead 28-8. We'll get you in for the final 12 minutes here when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Looking to hit your fitness goals while perfecting your golf swing? Discover the best of both worlds at the Practice Swing Center. Our state-of-the-art indoor golf simulators let you work out and fine-tune your game. Swing away, burn calories, improve blood circulation and joint motion while enjoying top-tier golfing technology. Get a workout, improve your swing, and have a blast at the Practice Swing Center. For more information or to book online, visit practiceswingcenter.com. Your best game starts here at the Practice Swing Center in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter here in Griffin. Grangers lead this one 28-8, so they are well in hand here for the final 12 minutes. Another decently important defensive drive coming up. And it'll be second and about 4 for Spalding as we open up the fourth. Still in their own territory at the 38. Come out in shotgun. They will hand it off on a jet sweep. Grangers controlling the edge there. Harris Grace gets in on the tackle close to the first down marker at the 41. I believe they're going to give it to him.
He's going to be just over it.
Yeah, they do move the chains here. So 41 is the spot. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, off the right side now does the halfback go, and they just collided right at the 46-yard line after a gain of 6. But, wow, I can't see who that was on the far end of the field that hit him initially, but that was...
There was some leather laid on him.
Yeah, there was more cracking of the pads there.
I couldn't catch a number either. It was blocked from my view.
2nd and about 5. And another draw play up the middle, and it's got good yardage out past midfield to about the Granger 48. Good for a 1st down. So Spalding moving the ball again. They've been able to move the ball tonight, but it's just been that same kind of, I guess, messaging for the Granger defense. It's been so much bend but never break.
And it's been so consistent that way.
So 1st down for Spalding at the Granger 47 now. Once again, a draw play. This time, nothing up the middle. They switch fields, and Javier Ishtar tries to make the tackle out on the edge. Doesn't get it, but the back will fall courtesy of Abi Ayala at the 41.
He lost his foot, and Abi Ayala and Mason Blandenberg were right there to keep him from going much further anyway.
Grangers did commit a holding penalty on that 1st down, so they'll have a 1st down and 20 at the 13-yard line. Jet sweep is faked, and Barber is going to take it out to the left. He's got good yardage up past the 25, pushing the pile a little bit to the 26. Great yardage for Barber on the rushing.
Really picked up about 14 yards on that scamper. So it's going to be 2nd and long 7.
So Barber hasn't been on the ground as much as he usually is, but he's been effective when he's run the ball tonight.
He's picking his spots, and I like his decision making.
So 2nd down and 7 now at the Granger 26-yard line. They will hand this one off to Malachi, and he's got good yardage up past the 30 to about the 34.
May have some flags over here. Let's see.
Helmet popped off. Yeah, a couple of flags on the field.
Backside over there.
Yeah, the moon is, well, between the moon and the stadium lights on the far side of the field, you can't hardly see anything.
We got him for a chop block. We got him for hitting below the knee.
So, unfortunately, another Granger penalty will back them up after a decent play. Granger's trying to get this one closed out. It's still a 2-score game.
Yes, it's closer than we think on the scoreboard.
You would love to still eat up a few more minutes on this clock before you give the ball back to Spalding. They will mark it all the way back at the 13-yard line again.
Got 2 timeouts left for each team. 5 minutes, 36 seconds in the game.
2nd and 20. Counterplay with Malachi, and he gets nothing. Maybe lost the yard on that play.
Brought down from behind on, they couldn't quite get it going.
So the clock will tick here.
You know, this time of the game, you wonder when if you had Caden Davis in there that would give that 1-2, and then Peyton Davis 1-2-3 punch there. That's hard to beat that.
So Grangers will come to the line. Still 15 seconds on the play clock as we are under 5 minutes here to go now in the 4th quarter. Play clock now is at 7. They get it off. Barber looking downfield. Barber with time. He's got a man over the middle. It's Torian Reeves, and in and out of the hands as it falls incomplete at the 30. Reeves couldn't quite reel that one in.
He was wide open, but the ball was a little bit behind him, so he had to change the angle on it, and he just wasn't able to haul it in.
So to the unfortunate for the Grangers, the clock will stop after the incompletion, and Calhoun will have to punt standing in the Grangers end zone.
Yeah, the ball line of scrimmage is a 12-yard line. He'll be kicking when he kicks it about the goal line. Let's just get a good clean snap.
Snap is clean. Punt is away, kind of off the edge of his foot there, and Calhoun gets a good punt up to about the 47-yard line. Yeah. Grangers still lead this one, 28-15. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Are you ready to rev up your adventure? Start at Momentum Marine and Power Sports. Whether you are hitting the lake or tearing up the trails, Momentum has all the gear to fuel your passion. We have a wide selection of boats, ATVs, personal watercrafts, sound systems, and everything in between. This 2024, experience the great outdoors like never before and visit Momentum Marine and Power Sports in LaGrange today. Momentum Marine and Power Sports, where the journey begins.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
1st and 10 for Spalding at the Granger 47-yard line as we come back. Grangers lead 28-15, and on the sideline boundary, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. That would have been complete to about the 40 if they would have got it, but incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars.
Got 4 minutes, 27 seconds left.
And another bubble screen out there on the far sideline. This is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, though, and the whistles blow. Thankfully, nothing extra there at the end of the play, but it'll be 3rd down and 10. The clock will run. Spalding still with 2 timeouts. They haven't used either one of them quite yet, though.
You know, they went down the first half and didn't use their timeouts either.
3rd and 10. Rolling out to the left is their left-handed quarterback. He looks downfield, and it's complete. It went through 2 Grangers' hands, and they whistle him out of bounds.
Right out on the 19-yard line.
Right around the 19, yeah.
Mason Blandenberg knocked him out of bounds. But the ball was perfectly thrown between 2 Granger defenders that were defending real well, and the receiver just made a good catch, good move, and we were fortunate he did step out of bounds on the 19-yard line.
So 1st down at the 19 for the Jaguars. They don't want to go away quite yet. 28-15 Grangers lead. Out to the far sideline, it's complete inside the 10-yard line, and they will tackle him out of bounds at around the 9.
It's going to be real close to a first down.
We got a late flag that flies in.
That's another penalty.
They're talking it out, are the officials.
I think it was holding against LaGrange after the play or something, or maybe a personal foul half the distance to the goal. So, ball's going to be on the 4-yard line. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in this game.
Thank you, Tommy. 1st and goal for the Jaguars. They snap it, they hand it off the right side, and it is a touchdown for Spalding as they have crept their way back into this and made it a 1-score game here with 3:32 to go in the 4th quarter. No flags on the play this time.
I need to go back in and talk to Coach Bohannon about this now.
Spalding with a spark as they will kick this one to make it a 6-point game. Kick is down, and it drives it through the uprights It's good. 28-22. Granger still lead this one. 3:32 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Whether you're preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we've got you covered with the latest designs from the most sought-after designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to ensuring you look and feel your best, no matter the event. We also cater to the gentlemen, providing stylish tuxedos to complement any occasion. Visit us today in downtown LaGrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network. It's a one-score game here. Granger's lead 28-22. About to get the ball back. I think the hands team's out on the field. Ball at the 40. They do kick it away, and they whistle the play dead. And it's going to be an offsides on Spalding, so they win early. So they'll back it up 5 yards and do it again after the hands team was ready for a possible onside kick, it looked like. But they ended up kicking it deep. And we'll see what they do here. Marking it back at the 35. Granger still lead this one by 6. They had a 28-8 point lead to open the quarter. 2 touchdowns within 5 minutes from Spalding has them back in this one. This is another kick away. Malachi with the catch at the 15. He is hit really hard right at the 24-yard line, and they are continuing to mob him. I'm still waiting for a flag to fly in. Yeah, come on.
That's good. That's good. They should have. They were just a little.
They were being ultra aggressive after the whistle.
Pick up a flag, put it in your pocket so they don't know who got it.
Tommy jesting with the sideline officials. We'll see where they mark this. They're discussing this, and they better get this right. Yeah, so it is a personal foul on Spalding in the end. They were discussing that for a minute. I thought they might have tried to call that on Malachi, and I was going to be stark raving mad.
No, I knew it wasn't going to go that way. I mean, I was standing 5 feet away from it.
I could see it clear as day, too.
But, you never know what's going through their mind. I wasn't going to give them that flag back if they I was holding that flag. If he was going to call against us, I was going to take off with it.
So they walk it out to the Granger 32-yard line after the personal foul.
I had Jamie Bozeman behind me, too. He had my back. That's right. Jamie was going to block him when I was running with that flag.
Grangers will go to work at their own 32, 1st and 10. Leading this one by 1 score, 3:23 to go. They will try to make Spalding burn some of their timeouts here.
We need at least 1 or 2 first downs.
1 first down would be great. 2 would likely seal it. Barber looking for room off the right side. And he does got good room off past the 40, and there's one of those first downs past the 40 to about the 45. Wow, it looked like he had absolutely nowhere to go and then ended up picking up the first with his feet after a couple of shimmies.
Coach still knows of him sideline, keeping that sideline protected so he could run down.
3:15 to go. He did go out of bounds, so the clock doesn't run. They will hand this one off to Malachi. Malachi's got room up the middle. He might be going, ladies and gentlemen. And you betcha he is. Touchdown, Grangers. No flags, and that might be the dagger.
I think that's a dagger. There you go. Right, straight to the jugular. The full moon is shining.
That'll make you lean forward in your chair. 55-yard touchdown run by Malachi Fannin Render. His second run of 50-plus tonight.
What's Neil the Thrill doing up there?
Oh, he's pumped up. He's pumped up. He don't want to. He's focused on his camera work at the moment. So I'm gonna let him. Oh, here he comes.
Tommy, that is wild. What a finish right there. A dagger. Woo!
Oh yeah.
That's a katana in Griffin.
Mason Calhoun puts another one through. You know one thing that Mason Calhoun does on a punt that y'all probably don't notice? Very few of them are returned.
That is true. Grangers lead this one 35-22. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey, this is Jody Ward with the Medicine Cabinet. When you think of home, you think about family. Here at the Medicine Cabinet, you will always be treated like family. We take pride in our excellent customer service and in the fact that when you call us, a friendly staff member will always answer. We offer vaccinations with no appointments, and did you know that we have free delivery? I was born and raised in LaGrange and have had the privilege to be a pharmacist here for 31 years, so LaGrange is home. Come and see us at the beautiful Roanoke Road location or visit us on our website, medcaprx.com.
Lynn Smith Chevrolet GMC presents a fantastic lineup of popular full-size SUVs and mid-size trucks. Compare side by side. Take your choice from new Chevrolet Tahoes and GMC Yukons, discounted up to $7,000 off. Or Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyons, discounted up to $5,000 off. Experience unmatched durability, powerful engines, and advanced technology. Choose your perfect vehicle today at Clint Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika.
Get ready to smile.
Now, let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here at Griffin Memorial Stadium. Grangers lead 35-22. 3 minutes to go in this one. Cooper Metcalf with another touchback, as he does so well and so often. And the Granger defense will go out there one more time, hopefully for the final time tonight.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left.
Roll out to the right is the QB. He throws, and it's over the head of the intended receiver and out of bounds. Second down and 10. So if you're just joining us, Spalding was able to make this a one-score game until
they had the momentum, didn't they?
Yeah, had plenty of momentum. And the Grange had the ball at their own 45-yard line before Malachi Fannin Render just had a game buster, basically, and put one in the coffin, as I like to say. 55-yard touchdown run for him. On second down, the quarterback rolls out to the left again. And, it's picked off! It's Caden Sutton, and he's going to take it to the house!
Oh,
touchdown,
wow.
Grangers!
Oh, that was great. I know that was beautiful.
And Caden Sutton, coming up from the safety spot, puts an exclamation point on this one with 2:40 to go. I thought the QB looked a little awkward in releasing that. I think he knew the second he let it go that it was a mistake.
He just stepped in front of it and made a great return. Couldn't be happier for a great kid.
Grangers put another INT on the board, and this time it cost the Jaguars 6 points. And
Sammy Rodas in to kick his neck.
Sammy Rodas in for the extra point, and he's got it. Rangers have the 20-point lead again, as they had at the beginning of the fourth quarter. 2:40 to go in this one. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue.
You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
Visit wellstar.org/WestGA.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Another kickoff here for Cooper Metcalf. Bounces into the hands of the receiver at the 10-yard line, and he brings it back to about the 26. And after a pick six, Spalding will come out and go to work on offense with about 2:35 left to go. Rangers have put the nail in the coffin on this one. It's 42-22. And after Spalding cut it to a one-score game, we have a 20-point lead just like that like we did at the beginning of this quarter, Tommy.
Yeah, well, yeah, just I'm getting too old for these.
Well, I hate to see how you look in a really tight one then.
Well, I know it is.
I'd say it put some gray on your head, but I'm looking at all silver down there.
At least it's holding on.
That is true. Screen pass out to the right side of the far side of the sideline, and it's complete to about the 29 for a gain of about 3 or 4 for the Jaguars. Granger defense doing their job tonight. A couple of turnovers on downs, a couple of interceptions. Just been part of the game plan. Just about 2 minutes to go here. 2nd and 7. And a big hit over the middle after the pass was completed. And Caden Sutton comes in with another big tackle after collecting the pick six on the last defensive drive. A lot of great defensive performances from the Grangers tonight. Just a few that come to mind: Harris Grace, Caden Sutton, Corn Brown, Spencer Stroud, Javier Easter, all doing their job and then some this evening. Buck 36 to go. They flush the quarterback out of the pocket. He's trying to rush for the first. He does have first down yardage, and he falls down at the Spalding 41. So they will reset the chains before the clock rolls again.
Clock's down to 1:24 right now.
First and 10, Spalding at their own 41-yard line. Over the middle, pass is complete into Granger territory at about the 46, maybe the 47, after forward momentum.
Hezekiah Avery holds him down, and clock keeps running.
Yep, clock continues to run. Now we are under a minute to go here. QB is back. He will throw one deep over the middle, out there, and it is picked off. One final time, the Grangers come up with a turnover. Their third interception of the evening, and that'll put a bow on this one.
Is that Mason Blandenberg or Darius Williams?
It says 13 was.
13, that's Zy Hudson. That's out of mind.
And he is getting mauled on the sidelines. So with about 40 seconds to go, I'll believe the Grangers will be in victory formation on this one. (42-22), Grangers in victory formation, and all they have to do is snap it and knee it. West. And teams are going to midfield now. That's going to be your final tonight from Griffin Memorial Stadium. Grangers win this one 42-22, and another great victory on the road here for Coach Napier and the rest of his team. Their third win in a row, their second in a row on the road, and they are going to get a much-needed bye week before they have homecoming against Whitewater. And we're going to go down to Tommy and see if he can get a word with Coach Napier. He's giving his players their proper props.
The best 1-2 punch in high school football.
That's our boys. And Grangers, ain't no doubt we love them. We're proud of them, the way they played. Group's resilient. They just keep coming back. So, look, the defense is on the field a long time tonight, and the way those kids play, they're warriors, so proud of them. I appreciate you. Go Grangers.
Enjoy your week off.
Great words from Coach Napier, and thank you again, Tommy. This was a fun one to watch. It got a little bit close late, and then the Grangers kind of took off there in the final 3.5 minutes. We will wrap things up when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Discover Livingston Custom Homes, renowned for their unparalleled attention to detail. As one of the few true custom home builders in the area, we transform your dreams into architectural masterpieces. From concept to completion, our dedicated team of professionals ensures every aspect of your home reflects your unique style and vision. From the halls to the hinges, we'll help turn your vision and dream home into a reality. Call us now at 706-590-8427 to start working with our custom home builders.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Hamby Funeral Home in LaGrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Are you ready to rev up your adventure? Start at Momentum Marine and Power Sports. Whether you are hitting the lake or tearing up the trails, Momentum has all the gear to fuel your passion. We have a wide selection of boats, ATVs, personal watercrafts, sound systems, and everything in between. This 2024, experience the great outdoors like never before and visit Momentum Marine and Power Sports in LaGrange today. Momentum Marine and Power Sports, where the journey begins.
When the temperatures rise or fall, don't let your comfort be compromised. Call MC's Heating and Air. Our expert team provides fast, reliable service for all your heating and air needs.
MC's Heating and Air fixed my AC in no time. Now my home is perfectly cool.
From AC installations to furnace repairs, we've got you covered. Call us today at 706-523-2661 or visit mcsheatingandair.net. MC's Heating and Air, your comfort is our business.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Your final here from Griffin, Georgia. The Grangers beat Spalding 42-22. And just want to wrap things up here on the Eagle Sports Network. Chandler Wilkerson and Tommy Whitworth with you here to finalize things and wrap a bow on this. The Grangers will have a bye week coming up. But, man, such an impressive road performance. You come out here, the Jaguars get the first score. It's 8-0 most of the first quarter, and the Rangers finally get on the board with a big run, a 65-yarder from Malachi Fannin Render, and he ran all over the field today. But he got the scoring started, and then it made it 8-7, and then Dylan Barber came on another drive to make it 14-8, and that's pretty much how the half ended. And in the second half, the Rangers rushed out to a 20-point lead, made it 28-8 in the fourth quarter as the fourth quarter began, and then that's when Spalding kind of closed things in and made it 28-22 with about 3.5 minutes to go in the game before the Grangers ultimately pulled away with a 45-yard touchdown run by Malachi and then a Caden Sutton pick six to kind of put the nail in the coffin and give the Grangers this victory tonight. Grangers on the field, giving their final prayer in for the evening, and just another great performance from them. I know, Tommy, you're down there with them. I just want to get some final words from you when you get a chance on how these Grangers did. But it's going to be great to get a bye weekend and have a homecoming against Whitewater. I believe that's on October 6th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to double-check my schedule here. Hey, excuse me, October 3rd versus Whitewater. That will be homecoming for the Grangers, and that will be a Thursday night. So the fall weather will hopefully keep the set in. And once again, the final tonight is 42-22 Grangers. Tommy, give me some words for you to close out the night. Oh. Tommy, this is your last chance, buddy. All right, well, I'm going to let Tommy be a social butterfly.
Yeah, I'm down here trying to catch up with who's who and where's where. And but it was just enjoying the moment, having thoughts of how nice it is after a game that you won and played hard, and everybody. It took the whole team. Coaches, fans, radio announcers, everybody.
Yeah, it was a pleasure calling this one with you, Tommy. I can't wait to get a nice break in and get back out there at Callaway Stadium on October 3rd. Grangers win. Their third win in the region, their third consecutive win. We will look and see you guys on October 3rd for another one. Good night, everyone. God bless, and go Grangers.
Go Grangers.
WD here at LaGrange, and we got some savings for you. Whether you're taking the kids to school, picking up the groceries, or tailgating at your favorite game or concert, the 25 Kia Sorrento is just for you. It's stylish, it's roomy, it's comfy, and lots of fun. It comes in several packages. Special Kia incentives on some models and great financing options mean